this is our front trouser pattern. So it's ready. We need to sew in our pockets now. So the notch, we're supposed to have transferred the notch on here, 2 inches and 7.5 inches. By the time I join this to this, I'm going to fold it in with an iron. So this part is going to be folded in. I'm going to iron it down so that we can fix our pockets. I'll do the same thing for this side, 2 inches and then 7.5 inches. So this is going to be ironed down as well. I'm going to hold it with pins so I can demonstrate to you what we're going to do. But I will iron here down so that it lays really flat. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like. And then I'm going to turn it on this side and then show you how we're going to be fixing this. So we're going to be adding this first. This is going to go underneath this. And here it's going to go underneath this. Okay, and then the facing is going to come on top. So this is the facing. Mark the wrong side because it's hard to tell where is the right side and the wrong side. And then this is going to be on here like this. And this is going to be on here like this. So we flip it over. I'm just going to demonstrate one side. So this is the main fabric. This is on here. So the main fabric is going to be out. So this is what you're going to see on this side. Okay, like this. You see it still has the shape. So this part, this is where we're going to be sewing to the back. So here you put your hand in here. That's your pocket. This is your lining. You see, this is how it's going to be on both sides. This is going to be aligned properly, and this is our pocket opening, and then we have the lining as our pockets. And then you can put your hand inside your pocket like this. We have enough opening for our pocket, and it's deep enough as well. So I'm going to iron this down and I'll arrange the pieces together, and then we're going to go and sew the pocket bag and the facing all together. So after arranging the pockets just like I showed you, this is what we have. Okay, and then after you've arranged, remember we measured 2 inches on the side. Mine is 2 inches. Just make sure it's 2 inches on both sides. See, mine is 2 inches. Okay, so this is the right side, and then I'll show you the wrong side, and this is the wrong side of the pocket. So we have the pocket bags, and then we have the facing. This is the facing, and then these are the pocket bags, which we're going to sew round. So the next thing we're going to do now is to sew our pocket bags closed, and then we attach it to the facing. So I'm going to show you how to attach the pockets to our trousers. I'm going to show you a step-by-step process. So the first one we're going to be attaching is the slanted bag. So we're going to attach it on here to the end. You pin it down. See the way I did this one? This is how I'm going to sew it from here to here, and then you stop on both sides. You see how I pin this down? So I'll do the same thing to this side. I will sew on both sides. I'll sew it, then I'll come and show you what it looks like, and then tell you what the next stage is going to be. So I have sewn the slanted pocket bag to my trousers. You see, so I've sewn it. So this is what it looks like. This is what you should do to yours as well. And then after sewing it, I top stitched. So I top stitched from here to my notch, and I did the same thing for the other side. You see, top stitch on the pocket side. So after doing that, you should take your pocket facing. If you have an overlocker, you should overlock it all round from the beginning towards here, the edge up to here. Leave the top open. Do not overlock the edge yet. Just leave that. So after doing this, this is my right side. So this is my facing. Remember, we left 2 inches. My facing is going to go here, and my pocket bag is going to go underneath. So I'll take this and I'll pin it like this. So I'm going to sew them together before attaching it to my trousers. So I'm going to do the second one like that as well. And then I'm going to sew. So I left 1/2 inch sewing allowance. So whatever sewing allowance you left, just double it. So I'm going to double mine, which is 1 inch. So I'm going to start sewing from here. So I want this open on this side. So I start sewing from here, 1 inch, and I'll go round to the top. I'm going to do the same thing for the second one as well. And once I've done that, I will show you what it looks like. And after doing this, the next stage is to fix it to our trousers. I'll go and do this now, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. So I have sewn the other pocket bag to the facing, and this is what it looks like. So this is it, and it goes underneath this. So these are both of them that I have sewn, okay? And then don't forget, I left here open, like I said I was going to. And then instead of using 1/2 inch, I used 1 inch. I doubled it. So whatever sewing allowance you're using, double it. It's our pockets, our pocket bags. So that's going to attach to here. I'm going to take this off. This is the facing that goes on here, and then this goes on here, and then I'm going to pin. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to sew the pocket bag together, and I'm going to start from here. I'm going to sew round to the end. I start from here. here, I'll sew round to the end. Once I finish that, I will overlock my pocket bag. I have overlocked this already, so I'm not going to do that. So all I'm going to do is overlock this part, this one. I will just overlock this one I haven't overlocked already, all round. So I'm going to start from here. I'll serge, overlock it, and once I get here, I'm going to cut this, just split it a bit. So I'm just going to cut here a bit so that I can hold this together when overlocking, and then I can overlock all the way to the end, and then I'll overlock all the way to the end. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to sew it first round, then I'll curve here in. I'm going to make this place rounded just like this. I'll just round it a bit and then overlock it all round. Once I'm done with that, I'll show you what it looks like. After sewing in our pockets, this is what we have. Our pockets all finished, okay, and I've attached it onto the side here as well. So this is what the pocket bag looks like. See, neatly and nicely finished. This is the pocket bag. This is the wrong side. This is the pocket bag, the right one and the left one, all done. So this is our pocket. You can put your hand in your pocket and have a feel of what you have created. Wow, it's our pockets. So these are our pockets all done. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next lesson.